Hi, boys and girls. Do you remember when I read my story this morning and I read you, if you give a moose a muffin, and I said, pay attention because later today you are going to get to retell the story and put all of the pieces in place. We're going to do that now. Are you ready? Okay. So you should have pictures of our Give a Moose a Muffin story cut out that you can lay out in front of you, maybe on the floor or maybe on the table, and we're going to look at the story and see if we can remember what comes next. Are you ready? The beginning is super easy. If you give a moose a muffin. So what picture do you think we should start with? The moose has a muffin. There we go. That would be number one. We're going to put it all the way over at the very beginning. What comes next? If you give a moose a muffin, what will he want to go with it? Some jam. Can you find a picture that has the moose and some jam on it? Here's mine. The moose has his jam. He's so happy. I'm going to put that next. First, the moose gets a muffin. Next, he wants some jam to go with it. Once you give him some jam, what does he want? More and more and more muffins. That will go after the jam. After that, what does he want? To go to the store, so what does he need? A coat, because it's cold outside. So you give the moose a coat, he puts it on, and he finds a missing button. So what does he ask for? A needle and thread. He's going to go fix the button on the coat. While he's sewing the coat, what does he think of? His grandma's sock puppets, and he wants to make some. There's the moose with his sock puppets, silly goose. Silly moose! All right, after he makes his sock puppets, what does he decide he wants to do? Put on a puppet show. But before you do a puppet show, you need scenery in the background, right? So first he wants to get some paint and make some scenery. He paints his picture and gets ready to start his puppet show. But what happens? You can see his antlers. So what does he need now? A sheet to cover up his antlers. Here it is. He gets the sheet to cover up his antlers for his puppet show. And then he cleans it up and makes a mess and has to take it outside. When he goes outside to hang up the sheet, what does he see? The blackberry bush. What do you think happens then? If he sees the blackberry bush, it will remind him of the jam, and will make him ask for another muffin. Now that we have all of your pictures laid out for the story, go and see if you can find your mom or your dad or a babysitter or a brother or a sister and tell them the story just looking at the pictures that you laid out. I think you can do it. If you do it, maybe you can record yourself telling the story, and then you can put it on Seesaw so you can tell the story to me and to Miss Leslie too. We would love to see that. Have a great rest of your day.